Today's lesson, we're going to be finding the ending time. This document that I'm going to be working off of, these two problems for the lesson are going to be in your Google Classroom, and it's titled Find the End Time, and they're teacher problems. It's not the daily grade problems. Those you're going to do on your own. So here's an example problem for finding the end time. Mr. Tran's students go to lunch at 11 o'clock a.m. They spend 30 minutes at lunch, 15 minutes at recess, and 8 minutes at the water fountain before going back to class. At what time do Mr. Tran's students go back to class? So the best way to do this is going to be to draw a timeline. So I'm going to set that up for you. It's going to be an open timeline. So we're going to start with just a straight line going across. Now we're finding the end time. So this is the time that we don't know. We're going to start over here with the time that we do know. That's the starting time. So it says that the students go to lunch at 11 o'clock a.m. Now they do several different things, and we don't have to jump by those increments. What I'm actually going to do first is add up all the times. And we did this earlier in the week with our lessons on adding time intervals. So I'm going to add the amount of time that they spent at lunch, which is 30 minutes. They spent 15 minutes at recess, and then they spent 8 minutes at the water fountain. Okay, and then I can determine what the easiest time increments to jump are. So 5 plus 8 is 13, so 3, carry your 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So they spent a total of 53 minutes doing the 3 activities before going back to class. Now I can jump 53 minutes, or I can jump 30 minutes, and then 20 minutes, and then 3 minutes. We'll see how that's done in these problems. So since we're starting at 11 o'clock is a nice even time. So I'm going to just jump the 53 minutes total. So from 11 to plus 53 minutes, 11 plus 53 minutes is going to be 11:53. That is the ending time. So I had 3 different activities that I added together. I started at 11 o'clock and I jumped my 53 minutes. Now this was, like I said, easy to do, one big jump, because we started at a nice even time, 11 o'clock. If we're starting at a weird time like 11:18 or 11:15, we might choose to break up this number 53 into some smaller jumps. We're gonna see that in the next problem. Okay, so we're going to go on to question number 2. I'm going to draw a line. Robin began her chores at 5:18 p.m. So that's that weird time that I was just mentioning. She took 20 minutes to wash dishes, 17 minutes to sweep the floor, and 39 minutes to fold clothes. At what time did Robin complete her chores? So this was a line just to separate the problem. So here's my open number line, or my open timeline that I'm using to start. Again, I do not know the ending time, so I'm going to put my question mark there. And my beginning time is going to be over here at the front of my timeline, 5:18. Okay, we're going to do the same thing that we did before. We're going to add 20 minutes plus 17 minutes plus 39 minutes. Okay, 9 plus 7 is 16. So 6, carry your 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So that's a total of 76 minutes. Now, for me, I think that the easiest thing to do would be convert this into 1 hour and then use the remaining minutes to jump. So 76 minutes, we did this at the beginning of the week where we turned 60 of those minutes into 1 hour. And then remember, we can calculate 76 minus 60 to get our remaining minutes. So 6 minus 0 is 6, 7 minus 6 is 1. So this is a total of 1 hour and 16 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and circle that because I want to make sure that that's the total amount of time that I'm going to be jumping. So going back up to my timeline, I start at 5:18. I'm going to do one small jump with my 1 hour. So I'm going to add 1 hour. So from 5:18 going forward 1 hour, that gets me to 6:18. Now I have a remaining amount of time to jump of 16 minutes. I'm going to break up this 16 minutes into a 10-minute interval and a 6-minute interval. So from 6:18, if I do a small jump of the 10 minutes plus 10 minutes, 6:18 plus 10 minutes is going to be 6:28. Now I just have a remaining 6 minutes to jump. So I'm going to add 6 minutes to that. So 6:28, 6:29, 6:30, 6:31, 6:32, 6:33, 6:34. So 6:34 is the ending time of those activities. So again, we could jump the 20 minutes, the 17 minutes, and the 39 minutes separately. We could do it that way, or we can add up the times and then choose what we want to jump by based on the total amount of time that we need to be doing the activities. Okay, so that is your 2 problems for the day for finding the end time, and I'll assign some practice problems for you to try these on your own.